Hello and welcome to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to get this soft, subtle, glittery half-cut crease. It's subtle to me, it might not be subtle to you. Everyone has different makeup preferences, but yeah, keep on watching and find out how I got this. I hope you enjoy! Alright, so the only difference in my foundation routine today compared to usually is that I used the NYX Wonder Stick to contour to add a little bit extra, as well as the taupe blush, and I didn't use bronzer to bronze. I used this LA Colors bronzer as a blush. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you, this is the first time I've ever attempted a glitter cut crease, so hopefully it works. I primed my eyes first with this Tarte 360 Creaseless Eyelid Primer, and then went over it with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Chantilly. This is going to be fun to try and show you what eyeshadow I'm using, because the palette I'm using is absolutely gigantic. It is this e.l.f. palette. I can't remember how many colors there are. I think there's 100 colors in it, and it looks like this. I'm going to be sticking mainly in this neutral zone for this eyeshadow look. I will attempt to remember to show you each eyeshadow color as I go. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to do a half cut crease, so not a totally cut crease all the way along, but just a cut crease in the center. And I'm going to start out with this kind of taupey, really light shade right here. Do you see it? Right there. Right where my Jamberry fingernail is pointing. And I'm going to take that on this domed blender brush and take that into my crease. Alright, and now I'm going to slowly start deepening up that outer crease. I'm gonna take this warmer kind of chocolatey brown shade and focusing that more on the outer corner, maybe dropping it, maybe taking that into the crease a little. I don't know if you can hear it, but my cat is snoring in the background currently. He's a gigantic 22-pound ragdoll, and so he makes a lot of noise when he breathes. You can see these shadows are actually pretty pigmented. e.l.f. has really stepped up their game. Now I'm going to take this even deeper brown shade and use that in my outer corner as well. I'm just building up very slowly to get the intensity that I want, because I can always add more later, but I can't easily take it away. And I'm just periodically wiping off the excess shadow from this brush onto a paper towel so that I can blend out. Going back into this kind of medium-ish shade right there, and I'm going to take that under my eye a little. You don't have to diffuse it under your eye quite as much as I do. I just think that personally it suits my eye shape pretty well, and it kind of makes it look bigger. Alright, now I'm going to go into the very scary, terrifying part that I'm scared. And I'm going to take my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer and this flat paddle shaped brush from e.l.f. They call it the mini blending brush, but that doesn't make sense, because do you really think you can blend with this? No. And I'm going to very, very carefully carve out the cut crease. Be very, very quiet. Elmer Fudd, anybody? Is anybody old enough here to understand that? Or are you all babies? Who knows? And now I'm going in. Houston, we may have a problem. to set that concealer down, I'm going to take this skin color here, anything that is a light color, lighter than your skin tone, or depending on what you're going for. Just take that, and I'm going to mix that with a white and set that cut crease. We're learning together. This is an adventure together. I'm just going to pop into that darker brown again and further deepen that outer corner. Alright, now I'm going to go in with the classic shader brush that I used to set the concealer on my lid, and I'm going to go into this shade Trendy from the e.l.f. Mineral Eyeshadow. These are amazing. This shade's kind of, I don't know if you can see it, rose goldy and very, very reflective. And I'm going to put that where I placed the cut crease. Alright, before I get the glitter on, I'm going to tightline my eyes. First I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Crayon in the black shade. And I'm going to tightline my upper waterline. And then I'm going to take a white in my lower waterline. The Stila Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade Kitten Karma. And now we just chill out with our eyes closed. Alright, we are dry. I really love this glitter because it's so easy to apply, but then you can touch it and it doesn't come off on your finger, so you're not going to end up with glitter all under your eyes. I'm going to take a detailed pencil brush and take this white shade from the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster palette and just put that in my inner corner and probably lightly under my brow bone. I'm actually going to top that off with the gold shade, this middle shade from the Bronze Booster palette. The white just seems a little stark. Alright, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Eye Booster liquid liner in the shade Deep Brown and add a small little wing just to help define the eyes a little. Just a tiny little baby wing. I'm keeping it out of this inner corner because I do have hooded eyes and anything I put on my lash line will take space away from that glitter and I don't want to do that. Alright, and then mascara is the Too Faced Better Than Sex, just in a little sample size. Not my favorite mascara. I find it really transfers under my eyes, so I have like black under my eyes in like an hour, but it's a free sample and I'm cheap, so I'm going to use it up. Let that first coat dry, and in the meantime I will apply lipstick. Alright, for lipstick I'm going to be using Lip Sense from Senegence, which you may have heard of. It is this super long lasting awesome stuff. I love it. And I'm using the color First Love, which is a nudie, kind of warm kind of shade. How many times can I say kinda? Probably a lot. Alright, so you want to make sure that your lips are clean and dry and exfoliated. No foundation on these lips. And you shake it up. Now you apply this stuff in one stroke in each direction. So one stroke for the outer, one stroke for the inner, one stroke outer, one stroke inner. In the same direction each time, and you let it dry between coats. And yes, it does sting just the tiniest bit if you have dry lips, but only right at the beginning and then it goes away, and I think it's way worth it. And then you let it dry, and you're gonna look and sound like a crazy person for a few minutes. Alright, second coat, shake it up. And you do have to apply 3 coats of this stuff. It seems like a big hassle, but it's worth it. Alright, third and final coat. And then we let it dry really well. otherwise it will get on your lip gloss brush. Alright, and then you apply the gloss, and then you apply the gloss. And you can definitely apply this liberally. And then you rub your lips together. They do have a matte gloss if you aren't a fan of a glossy lip all the time, and that works really awesome. They have like different colored glosses, but I prefer just the original moisturizing gloss. Just clear and shiny. And because I have to, I'm gonna do the typical rubbing it off. Nope, not rubbing it off. I have the shade Blackberry from Senegence, and it is so awesome. It is not a true black, which makes it really flattering. It's got the slightest purple tinge to it and a little bit of a slight sparkle in it, so it doesn't drain my pale face any more than, you know, black lipstick would. I'm just going to apply the second coat of mascara. Alright, here it is, a very subtle cut crease. Alright, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed that video. You can like and comment down below, let me know what you thought. I'm always open to ideas. I'm not the most creative person. You can subscribe to me, and then you'll see a new video every Monday and Friday. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye! You can subscribe.